In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make an all-control Avenza ready map that you can put onto your phone to aid in the placement of controls on the day of your event. Open up Purple Pen and go to File, and under File, you are going to click on Create Image Files. Under Create Image Files, you want to click just all controls. So first I'm going to say none and then all controls. And then I'm going to save this as a JPEG. And you can keep the quality relatively low. I'm also going to change it to an RGB color model, and you definitely want to create a world file. I'm going to put it into a particular folder that I've created for this. And so I'm going to go to all of my orienteering events. And I'm going to go to the one that I am doing tomorrow. And it's called Suburbio Controls. I'm going to say OK to that. And then when that is done, I'm going to go ahead and create those files. And it will be files that you create. So let's go see if that worked. All right, I've gone to the file folder of Suburbio Controls, and you'll see that I now have two files in here that are called All Controls. And it doesn't really matter what this is called, but the thing that you have to do is make sure that all of the files in here have the same name. Now, you're ultimately going to need three files. You're going to need the two files that were just created, and then you are going to need a third file, which is called a projection file. So you'll have a JPEG file, you'll have a world file, and a projection file. And the projection file can be taken from any of our maps. All of our maps have the same projection. So I went and I grabbed the UAA Avenza one, and now I'm going to change the name of that to All Controls. Now, I've done this wrong because I have even just the C capitalized, and that's not going to cut it. I'm going to have to change it so that everything is exactly the same. All three are the same now. This should work. I'm going to go back here, and you'll see that here's the folder. What I want to do is I want to right-click on it, and I want to compress that file to a zip file. And that zip file right there is what you will load into Avenza when you load Avenza, as you usually do. And it should have a map of all of your controls and all the numbers on them. I also like to make sure that the control descriptions are printed on there as well, just so I remember, any special issues that I'm going to face when I'm out there in the field that I might not remember having set up in the course. But it's really as simple as this, and I hope that this helps people out and helps them to set their courses.